Who said the intentional walk is not the most exciting play in baseball? Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Phightins Phinal here on the Edge of Phillies Sports with me, your boy, Matty B. And it is an honor to be back here once again to talk about yet another Phillies win. This time, another shutout, 6-0 over the Pirates tonight. Bryce Harper was intentionally walked twice. We had a home run from Nick Castellanos. We had Kyle Gibson throwing some heat. We had everything going on tonight at the bank as the Phillies will now push their win streak now to 6. Rob Thompson secures his 50th victory as Philly interim manager this season. We can discuss whether or not you feel that it's time to remove that tag. I know they cannot do that, but does he get serious consideration heading into next season as the actual manager? As I said, Kyle Gibson was on it. Yes, it's the Pirates. I understand that. And yes, it's not what you would call, the Mets. I understand that. But you got to go out and you got to win these games. So, and the Phillies did that tonight, 6-0. In a game that was pretty much over before it started. Unlike last night where the Phillies let the Pirates kind of creep back in a little bit with the use of the long ball. Not the case tonight as the Phillies handled their business 6-0 and pushed the winning streak up to 6 now. So Sean hits me up with, what's up, man? The Phillies are on 50 and 26 under Rob Thompson. That's 106 win pace over a full season. Absolutely, Sean. And my question to you, does Rob Thompson deserve serious consideration heading into 2023 to be the Philadelphia Philly permanent manager? Honestly, we have a lot more baseball to play, but 50 or 76 game return on Rob Thompson is pretty optimistic and pretty damn good. Pretty damn good as the Phillies, as Sean mentions, are now on a 106 game win pace this season. Beagles rule. Hey, what's up, Matty? It's been a long day, man. My day began around 2:30 this morning when I had to wake up and drive 2.5 hours to the north to Coney Island up in Brooklyn to attend a one-day MLB umpire selection camp. And I had a great time doing it. It was hot. Good God, was it hot up there. But it was a fun day. But it's been a long day. Then I drove right back. So I've been moving and grooving all day long. But it's all good because that stuff does not work. It's fun. Speaking of fun, let's go to the line, shall we? Right off the bat. Pirates, no runs, 6 hits and 1 error. Phillies, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. How it all went down. Another big first inning by the Phillies, this time loading the bases, and JT would then clear the bases with a double, scoring Rhys Hoskins, Alec Bohm, and Bryce Harper. And, folks, that was your game, really. I mean, that's all that the Phillies needed. But they would continue to score some more runs in a second. Rhys would knock in Gene Segura to make it 4-0 Phillies. Then Alec Bohm would ground out, scoring Kyle Schwarber to make it 5-0. And that was your score heading into the third. And then, as I mentioned already, Nick Castellanos with the 400-foot deep shot to right center field. 6-0. That is all the scoring that was required. As I said, it was actually 3 runs that were required. So it was 1 run. On the numbers individually, Kyle Schwarber 1 for 4 with a walk. Nick Maytime came in as a defensive replacement, did not get out of bat. Rhys Hoskins 1 for 3 with an RBI. Alec Bohm 1 for 4 with an RBI. Bryce Harper 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 intentional walks. I mean, it's a legit play. You can't fault the Pirates for doing it, but boy, what a weenie move. JT 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Nick Castellanos 1 for 4 with the home run and an RBI. Gene Segura was 1 for 2 with a stolen base and a walk. On the Pirates side of things, Kevin Newman 1 for 3. O'Neill Cruz 1 for 4, and Madriz 1 for 2. And Greg Allen was 2 for 3 as well. Pitching wise, what can you say about Kyle Gibson? 7 very dominant innings, not strong but dominant. He'll get the win tonight. 9-5 now in the season. 6 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 9 along the way. Sam Coonrod and Nick Nelson came on to kind of clean things up on the Pirate side. Tyler Beede suffers his 4th loss of the season, 1-4 now. He only went 3 innings, or lasted 3 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs. All of them were earned. 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. And there you have it. 6-0 Phillies. And we continue to just really play some good baseball against teams we should be playing good baseball against. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you naysayers out there and tell me that, oh, it's just the Pirates. or oh, it's just the Reds. No, it's not. It's a Major League Baseball team that they're playing. So feeling good. Sean hits me with, yeah, he absolutely does. He's got these guys playing some good ball, unlike Girardi. You agree? So, Sean, I'm a Joe Girardi guy. I've made no bones about that in the past. I thought the optics of Joe Girardi with the situation he was under going into the season, dead men walking, lame duck manager, all you can see, whatever term you want to use for it, was legit. I think that was weighing on Joe Girardi. I think the guy was not feeling it. He was feeling a little pressed to win. And then really not feeling much when they lost because he knew he probably wasn't going to live to fight another day anyway. And the schedule was different. Listen, we've talked about this all season long. We've talked about this, and I'm not saying that the Phillies are now benefiting from an easy schedule. I'm just saying the way the schedule was set up, all the hard games, or I shouldn't say all the hard games, but the harder part of that schedule was early on when the season was still fresh for a lot of these teams. And to include the games we have played already. They're not benefiting from playing the back end of a schedule, and they're playing teams that have pretty much been snuffed out. Now, the Mets had the same thing. They had the easy part in the beginning, and they're playing a hard part here at the end. I'm not saying that the schedule's so tilted on one side to the next. I'm just saying different times of the year, different things have happened. I am not taking away what Rob Thompson did. He brought this team back from 7 games under 500, got them back on track, and they had been really just 50-26, as you mentioned, since we decided to move on from Joe Girardi. So, no, I agree with you, Sean, 100%. But I think there's more to Girardi's situation than meets the eye, and I would love to know someday really what happened there. Joseph says you're not going to win anything unless you beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Yes, sign the guy to manage the team. Okay, there's 2 votes. Great to see the Phightins beat up on our minor league teams. No, come on, Walter. That's not fair, man. They're not the minor leagues. They're in the major leagues. It's not my fault they can't put together a team. No one seemed to have problems beating up on the Phillies in 2014, 15, 16, and 17. That was goddamn god-awful. So, no, come on, man. They're a major league team. Dang, man, you must be tired. At least the Fighting Phillies got. Yeah, I am exhausted. It's been a day, but as I said, it was fun. Al says, keep winning, baby. That's all I expect. Yeah, people, I guess, just don't understand that there's still teams, and let's be honest, we can't win many games against the Dames last year, so this team is just different right now. Yeah, I mean, last year we weren't winning these games. Last year we struggled against the Reds and the Pirates. Last year we struggled against teams like that. So we got better, and, the rest of the league got worse. I mean, whatever. I'm going to take it what it is, man. I'm not going to sit here and kind of like go up and down and draw straws about the competition. Win is a win is a win. And Walter says the Mets have an easier schedule in September. Speaking of the Mets, let's take a look now at the out-of-town scoreboard. Some of the things going on right now in baseball. A full slate of games tonight. Let's start with the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets up there in Queens. It's currently 3-0 as they're getting ready to go to the ninth out there. Mets are up 3-0. Looking like probably no help will be provided once again. We probably will end the night once again 9.5 games out. The Braves are beating the St. Louis Cardinals 5-4 as they move to the bottom of the ninth. Some games that have already gone final that pertain to the Phillies. The Padres defeated the Kansas City Royals 4-3, and the Cubs lost to the Brewers 7-0 as well. So, and the Giants and Twins are in a delay currently in Minnesota. So, kind of a 50-50 night as far as getting some help and not getting some help. And I'll take it, though. I'll take it. I will take it. Al says, why can't people enjoy the wins? I don't get it. I don't get it either, Al. I'm enjoying it, baby. I'm enjoying it. Yes, I agree with you. Hire Rob Thompson. Now, let me just kind of preference this there, Bengals rule. I didn't say that I was on board with that was my move. I could see why they would do it. But I want to see, let's go through the hiring process. Let's see who's out there. Let's see who could potentially want to come here and go from there. So, I mean, Rob Thompson obviously has the inside track, especially if he not only gets his team into the playoffs or get them to win the division, because that's what's going to happen. And maybe they win a series or two, or God forbid, the World Series. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be kind of worked out for the Phillies. Sean says because they are true fans, win or lose, ride with them. Yeah, I ain't gonna be all that now, Sean. I got a problem riding with a loser, especially when they can't figure themselves out. But I got your point, man. I definitely got your point. Tomorrow, the Phillies will be back at this thing at the bank, a 1:35 start. Ronzi Contreras will take his 3-4, his 3.86 ERA. He'll be opposed by Noah Syndergaard, who will come to bear as 8.8, 3.77 ERA. Phillies looking for the sweep, sweeping out both the Mets. God, I'm still stuck in last week. Sweeping out the Reds and the Pirates before heading out west to face the Diamondbacks and Giants would certainly be good. Brandon Marsh was back in action tonight. His rehab assignment in Lehigh ended. Munoz was sent down. I'm sorry, Bradley Zimmer was DFA'd to make room for make room for Marsh's return, and Munoz was sent down to make room for Harper's return. So the band is almost back together, folks. Got to get Zach Wheeler back. Got to figure out what's going on with him, and then we can make this push to the end. But listen, you can't really be that disappointed right now because the Phillies are just they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're winning against teams they're supposed to win against. 72-55 now on the season as we continue to keep pace in the wild card and not losing any more ground in the NL East is good, I guess. But we I really need some help, man. You hear me out there, Colorado Rockies and then Los Angeles Dodgers. I need some help. Help a brother out. All right, I need a sweep here, brother. I need the Rockies to come back tonight, win tomorrow, and then the Dodgers to sweep out the Mets, and things will be looking pretty damn good. Hopefully that works out for me. Yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap me up tonight, folks. Just want to come on real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Phillies 6-0 victory over the again, I was about to say New York Mets over the Pittsburgh Pirates as they improved to 72-55 on the season. Rob Thompson secures his 50th win as the Phillies interim manager. And we keep pace. We're keeping pace with the teams that are chasing us, and we're keeping pace with the teams that are trying to pull away. It's always an honor and a privilege to mix it up and cut it up with you guys. I got to get some sleep before I bang my head on this table. So we talk again tomorrow. I think I'm done, right? Am I done? Am I delirious or am I done? Actually, you know what? No. Let's pay some bills. Here's the EOP schedule. Today, if you guys were listening, and I was, you had the Patterson Fanatics show this morning at 9. You also had the Eagles pregame on the Painted Lines, and they just finished up their postgame show in a lackluster 48-10 Eagle loss at the hands of the Dolphins as they wrapped up their preseason. And then, of course, me, Matty B with the Phightins Final. Tomorrow, you got Devereaux Sports, the Gobbler Incorporated at 9. I'll be coming back at you with the final sometime tomorrow afternoon and the All Lacrosse All the Time Lacrosse Philly and Beyond show to wrap up your week. As I mentioned, just a lot of content coming at you at all hours of the day. And we're getting close to that time of the year, folks. We're getting real close. Football will be back in about a week and a half. And then after that, hockey will be right behind it. And then right after that, basketball will be right behind it. And hopefully, and I know we'll still be playing baseball at that time too. There's going to be some very busy people on this network here coming up very soon, which I could love it. Al says, go get some rest, bro. Yeah, I need to. Thank you for your concern, Al. Okay, so if you're having a good weekend and things go kind of wrong, Dave Cherry's your guy you need to call at 610-565-0300. Let him know Matty B and EOP sent you, and he'll answer all your workman's compensation questions, your motor vehicle accident issues, your personal injury concerns, and your criminal law. God help me get me off issues as well. Again, Dave Cherry at 610-565-0300. Tell him Matty B and the boys at EOP sent you. And guys, if you are still kind of on the fence with the Birds bus trip to DC, you need to get off that fence because the fence is about to collapse here in a few days. August 31st, I believe, is the end of the offer here. Or once they hit 1,000, which they haven't yet. But don't wait around. You got to get signed up for this trip. It's going to be epic. I'm 100% Guarantee you it is going to be epic. Go ahead, go see phillysportstrips.com. Sign up for the trip to DC as football is back, baby. And that is going to do it for me. So until we talk again tomorrow, go Phils, and you know who you are, what you got.